Hey guys, we're at Lassen County Cemetery. You can see some of the headstones back there. We took a drive through it, if you saw that video, and now I just want to kind of show you around on foot. What do you think? Come with me, okay? All right. Somebody named Lula Doyle died in 1955. William Doyle died in 1955 also. Les Jesse Gibson, 1903 to 2003. That's newer. But the other Gibsons are here. And 1872, born 1955. Wow. World War II, Warren Vernon Green. July 1978 is when they died. Oh, there's just so many older ones to look at. It's hard to choose where to go. These are the older ones. Isla M. Rager. Oh, what a last name that is. 1891, 1935. Born in C. Charles Rager. Died in 1968. Camilla Moody. Oh, that's not that long ago. Died in 2000. But that's almost 100 years that she lived. Wow. Marie J. Mulcahy. Janice K. Bond. They're both in the same. Interesting. Okay, Mother Catherine Carlomagno. Born in 1809. Here's a picture of her. Died in 1989. 90 years old. Wow, that's cool. Let's see here. Auntie B. Not to be confused with Aunt B from the television series. Born 1907 and died in 1998. '81 to '71, '84 to '73. Wow. That's cool. Here's another Carlo Magno. Born in 1916, died in 1997. Let's see, they were married. She was born in 1919, or he. Well, no, she. Ooh, she was older than him. 1992, she died. Wow, okay. There's a lot of cottonwood floating around in the air here. I don't know if you can see all that. We're not too far from where traffic is, so we're getting a little bit of that. Lanigar married in 1940, and Ivor was born in 1906, died in 1993. Violet was born in 1918 and died in 2005. Wow, she really outlived him, didn't she? Someone's mother, Florence Luther, born 1902, died in 1985. It's a pretty good long life. I believe there's a creek just right on the outside of this property. And I think I'm in the area that has the older cemeteries, but I'm not positive if they aren't strewn out all over the place. Richard W. Long, 1912 to 1936. Lonnie Long, 1881 to 1957. Genevieve Long, 1884 to 1967. Wow. Here's some headstones that are just like almost buried. Ida Minor, 74 to 56. Well, this one's just almost completely buried. I guess it pays to, maintain these. Well, I don't know. I don't have any old relatives in cemeteries that I know about. So they're going to be long forgotten. Daniel H., 1915 to 1936. Jane Louve McAllister, 1913 to 1981. Millard W. Ulch, 1911 to 1982. He's the rancher and cattleman. Interesting. Helen Selena Ulch, 1921 to 1989. Wow. I just I don't want to be buried. C. Rogers Ulch, 1907 to 1975. Because in my belief system, we are not here. We are not in the ground. We are spiritual beings, so we leave our bodies. 1909, 1952. These are all Ulches. Emma Louve Ulch, 1884 to 1966. Charles C., 1881 to 1939. Okay. W.M.A. Uni, 1872 to 1966. Maud M. Uni, 1874-1939. Wayne Uni, 1909 to 1944. If I were to be buried, I'd want to be buried under a tree. Children of Albert and Gladys Stone. Infant boy. Oh no. Did they all died. 38, 32, and 31. Oh my gosh. This family. Oh, these poor people. 38, 32. None of them lived over a year. Gosh. Oh, that's so sad. Joseph Albert Stone, 83, native of Shasta, California. Shasta's probably a good 3-hour drive from here, I'd say. Okay. Now here are some people that did not live long either. Grace Goodrich, 1918 to 1932, 1914 to 1932, 1917 to 1932. Oh, I would love to know the story behind that. What happened? Did they all get in a carriage accident or a... Oh my gosh, it's like maybe all three of them. No, yeah. September 30th for the two of them, and then 32, September, October. I will bet you that the one was in the hospital and just survived a little longer. I don't know. Whatever. It's hard to imagine. Luigi Okoma, 1882 to 1934. Wow. This is one big headstone, and it's got a... Well, I'll bet you that's just broken off, and it used to be something... Oh, wow. Look here, you guys. Somebody has left a picture. Oh, I bet you that other one was a picture. And this one is gone altogether. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's astounding. Yeah, I think that must be a relative of that person. Alright, what do we have here? This says church. Oh, thank you, wind. Darlene. Well, it's hard to read that. Hopefully you can. My hair is in my eyes, so I can't even see it. It's back here in this lonesome corner. It's all by itself back here. Stone. 1982, 1959, 83 to 72, Laura Ellen. All right, let's uncover this. Bob Stone, 25 to 2014. And Shirley Stone, 32 to 2018. Okay, so these are all the stones. Albert Stone, 1906 to 1976. This family was very, very careful. There are still flowers here for Gladys, 1910, 1978. So those are all the stones. No joke intended. Right. Oh, Frank Abbott. Died in 81. Look at this gorgeous plant. I mean, there's just such beauty in this place. Wow. Wow. I could easily trip. Francis Eliage, 1850 to 1939. 39 is, my mom was born in 37. Oh, here's a Nixon. Frank T. Nixon and Mary E. 86 to 1940. Oh, these flowers smell so good. This ground cover is what I used to have in my yard when I was a kid growing up. Oh, it was so nice. Beautiful. Oh, Amos Evans, 1865 to 1938. Martha Evans, 1876 to 1973. Wow, that's almost 100 years. Okay, Frank Davidson, Private U.S. Army, World War I. 1892 to 1984. Wow. You guys, look around here. This is just not... Oh God, it's just so beautiful here. So beautiful. And look up here. Wow. Okay. Davina Davidson, 1889 to 1966. So Frank and Davina and Laura, 1928 to 1938. Oh, she didn't live very long. Oh. Margaret and Madeline Sharp, 1921 to 2008. Oh, wow. Not that long ago. Okay. What do we have here? Jenkins. I think these guys must have been married. Thomas L. Mabel R. She lived on after him. Yeah. Thomas J. Callahan. Edward McGuire, 1863 to 1940. His wife. Oh, 10 years before him. I see that. Okay. Mary Elena. 1874 to 1930. Native of Italy. Oh, wow. Very cool. There is a bog down there. Oh, okay. This one is buried, but I'll bet you it's a Cunanan. Oh, these two were married. Minnie and Fred, 1897 to 1985. 1896 to 1972. Here's the father, August. His name was Anderson, 1859 to 1940. These people are still looked after here. The mother was Charlotta, 59 to 51, that's almost 100 years. James Walker, 1916 to 2003. Walker, 1920 to 2008. Father, 1874, 1948. It would be better if there were last names here so we knew. 82 to 38. 1882. 1882. Wow. That's just shortly after Civil War days. I probably exaggerate. Okay. Mother Louis McFeeters and her infant son. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I probably died in childbirth. Oh man. Alan R. McFeeters, 1837 to 2004. Wow. Sergeant 82nd Airborne. Wow, that is a romantic story. You could write a whole book about that, couldn't you? Whoa. Gosh. Wife and mother, Minnie E. Worcester, 1898 to 1938. Jarvis, Henry and Nellie. Let's see, what does that say? 62 to 44, 1867 to 1938. This one has a plant growing out of it. 1883 to 1938. Let's walk over here. All right, here we go. Francis Thomas Allen, BMC U.S. Navy, Korea veteran, born in 26 and died in 2010. Loving father, grandfather, and friend. That's beautiful. Wow. Jesse L. Ears. 1898 to 1965. Here's another Ayers. Okay. Jess must be the husband. Myrtle. 1899 to 1971. Yeah. Here's another. No, they're not. No, I can't see that one. Blanche H. Heald, 1901 to 1970. Wow. Oscar E. Pinero, 1893 to 1932. Lily H. Brockman, 1880 to 1933. John F. Brockman, 72, 1946. This is just a random tombstone that says mother. Well, I'm going to walk on the gravel a little bit and just kind of see what's maybe on the other side. Here's some that I want to look at over here. Lawrence M., 1900 to 1936. That's so young. Violet, 1900 to 1934. Makes me wonder if maybe they were taken by a disease that maybe hit the family or the household that's too young and they're too close together, you know? Fernando Perez, 1870 to 1934, and Andrea Perez, 1877 to 1938. They're natives of Mexico. Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful. Robert M. Cook, 1874 to 1933. Honor and duty above all else. Wow. That's very cool. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Perfect day to be here. Holly bushes. Cicely Schroed, 1850 to 1934. I like how this, the areas are divided by this low stone walls. It's so interesting. Marion Olney Master, 1858 to 1932, at rest. That's my belief about people who have passed away. Oh my goodness, look at all that I missed. Or did I look at that? Brockman. I think I already looked at that. Sarah J. Master, so she must have been married. No. Marion, maybe they're sisters. Or mother and daughter, maybe. Because the dates are so varying there. Mary Bell Cuskenden, 1873, 1948. I imagine these headstones are pretty expensive. Emma E. Morrison, 1857 to 1932. Edna Anderson, 1876, 1936. Now, they have the same headstone, so what does that mean? Sisters, maybe. I don't know. Ooh, look at this one. This is very unusual, very original. Laverde Woodward Clark, 1913 to 2004. Wow. Mary Mason died in... Wow, I think this is... 1976. Yeah. Here's Anna L. Ray. Now, did I already look at... I might have. Ooh. Here's an interesting one. Here's Father and Mother Jones. David R. and Sarah E. Those dates are kind of getting worn off. 1880 to 1951, 1870 to 1955. Married couple. I think their children just did really right by these guys. Here's a Jones. Elwyn Jones, 1913 to 1965. Look at this one. This is, they're not taking any chances here. This were on cement. D. Del Favero, Giuseppe and Lucia, 1892 to 1973, 1900 to 1933. Wow, look at all the stuff hanging around here, you guys. This family is very, very concerned with showing honor to their deceased. That is beautiful. I don't have that compunction, such a desire to do that kind of thing in my life. I think however one believes, that's fine. But it's not. I'm very much a believer in the afterlife, and so I don't believe our bodies are important. Maybe I shouldn't express that opinion. I don't know. I respect those who have a different set of beliefs. That's fine. Ooh, I see a squirrel. Unless it's a chipmunk, I don't know. But here's another whole area. See, we're just leaving. Oh, this is so huge. I hate to. There's too much for me to do in one day. I can't do it all. Maybe I can, if y'all like this video, I can do another one on another day and catch the last half of this thing. Charles W. Ladd, 1858 to 1931. There's Geiger, Frank, and Beatrice. 1889 to 1961. 61 is the year I was born. 1892 to 1963. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Here's a family. This is DeVos. Son and daughter, Harold C. 1920, 1939, 1937. Oh, the young people. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. I just hate to see those kind of graves because you know that their parents just grieved. Alberta DeVos. 1998. She lived well beyond her children. And Raymond, 1894 to 1978. So that's the family. They lost their children when they were young. Langley, Ellen, and Lottie, 1912 to 2006, 1915 to 2016. So Lottie outlived her husband. Forever in our hearts. Ralph F. Conrad, 1886 to 1965. Mary V. Conrad, 1891, 1975. This is very stirring. Greg, 1890 to 1943. Look at this monument. I gotta step back so we can see this. Wow. Greg. There's another Greg. Wow. Oh, here's Sorsale. Frank, 1864 to 1938. There's quite a breeze happening right now, so I'm just kind of standing here and showing you what I can without the wind in the microphone. That's a beautiful statue there. Okay, I think it's died down a little bit. Here's another Sorsoli, 1902 to 1968. Josephine, 1909 to 1972. Bet you those two were married. Jack Boshoff, 1895 to 1971. Bentley, that's a big one. Wow, Bentley. So that's just like the head of the family sort of thing. Okay, another breeze is kicking up here. I keep my back to it. Okay, here we go. I can at least just show you with my back to the wind. George Bentley, April 5th, 1912 to September 4th, 1984. All right. Mark Bentley, 1870, 1927. Wow, such a huge headstone and only two. Oh wait, here's another Bentley. Ada. Wonder if Ada was married to George. Okay. Here's Muir. Muir has a hard last name to pronounce. Muir. Wow. This feels fantastical. Okay, I'm standing behind this tree just so I can be out of the breeze and tell you that I gotta go back to the car because it is just too breezy and I'm not able to get enough of the footage that I'd like. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.